In a sleek tech office buzzing with ambition, an intern accidentally spilled coffee on her boss's desk. The room froze. He smirked, grabbed a cup, and poured the remaining coffee over her head. Maybe next time you'll learn your place. He sneered as the team laughed. Cameras caught everything. What no one knew was that the intern he just humiliated wasn't trainee. She was a CEO's daughter, sent undercover town cover corruption. Be why the next morning, every one of them would be unemployed. The glass tower of Aryan Technologies gleamed under the city sun, every floor humming with silent ambition. Employees moved like clockwork, polished, precise, obedient. But behind those perfect smiles, fear ruled. At the center of it sat Marcus Dyer, the company's vice president of operations. Loud, arrogant, untouchable. His department was built on intimidation. No one questioned him. Not HR, not legal, not even the CEO who rarely visited this floor. And today, a new intern joined his team. Her name was Elena Morris. Quiet, observant, dressed modestly. No LinkedIn profile, no connections anyone could trace. Marcus barely glanced at her during introductions. Just another replacement, he muttered. The staff watched as Elena took a desk in the corner, opening her laptop, smiling politely. No one knew that she was Elena Carter, daughter of Richard Carter, the CEO and founder of Aryan Technologies. She was there for one reason, to see how Marcus really ran this floor. With Thinderies, she saw it all. The bullying, the sabotage, the whispered jokes about who belonged. Marcus humiliated junior staff in meetings, took credit for their work, and rewarded only the loud and loyal. When an older employee asked for medical leave, Marcus rolled his eyes. You can rest at home permanently if you like. Elena kept quiet, taking notes. Every insult, every raised voice recorded on her phone. Then came Friday morning. Marcus called for a full department briefing. We need to discuss this mess from last quarter. He barked. Apparently, someone thought they could fix the analytics reports without telling me. He tossed a printed report across the table. The title bore her initials. M. Who's M? He demanded. Helena stood. That's me, sir. I found a few data errors, and before she could finish, he cut her off. You're an intern. You don't find errors. You make them. A few employees tried to look away. Marcus grabbed the coffee mug beside him. Still half full. Next time you want to play genius, he said, walking toward her. Try not to waste my time. And with one sharp motion, peppered the coffee over her head. The room went dead silent. A few gasped. Someone's hand flew to their mouth, but no one moved. Marcus smirked. Clean that up, then clean out your desk. Elena stood there soaked, humiliated, her expression calm, but unreadable. She reached into her pocket, pressed one button on her phone, and placed it on the table. A familiar voice echoed through the speaker. Marcus, is there area son you just poured coffee on mid-order? The blood drained from his face. Who is this? The voice stayed calm. Richard Carter, CEO, and I've been listening to your department meetings for 3 weeks. The silence was suffocating. Every pair of eyes in that room turned toward Elena. She wiped her hands, looked at Marcus, and said quietly, You should treat everyone with respect because you never know who's sitting in front of you. The door burst open. HR and legal stepped in, followed by 2 corporate security officers. One of them handed Marcus a sealed envelope. You're being terminated for cause. The officer said flatly, effective immediately. Marcus' jaw trembled. Wait, this is a mistake. You can't. Actually, Richard's voice came again from a phone. I can and I will. As Marcus was escorted out, Elena tornado the rest of the team. You don't have Vito be afraid anymore. She said gently, We're cleaning house starting today. The room erupted. Tears, disbelief. Relief. One employee whispered. I thought she was just an intern. Elena said softly, until you all showed me what this department really became. She walked to the whiteboard and wrote 2 words in bold. Integrity rebuilt. Then she looked around the room. From this moment forward, promotions will come from talent, not fear. Voices will be heard, not silenced. If you can tread with respect and you won't lead addle, no one dared speak. Within hours, the company issued a press statement. Aryan Technologies has removed several executives after discovering internal misconduct. New leadership has been appointed effective immediately. Bivening. The video from the meeting, Marcus pouring coffee over her. The speakerphone reveal, his firing went viral. 50 million views in 24 hours. The caption read, "Never underestimate the intern." The next morning, journalists flooded the building. Stockholders applauded the transparency. Social media hailed Elena as the new face of corporate accountability. Marcus disappeared from the industry. HR staff were replaced. And those who had suffered in silence for years finally spoke out. Weeks later, Elena stood at a podium beside her father, now officially the new president of Aryan Technologies. The press waited for her statement. She smiled, calm, confident, unshaken. "I didn't go undercover to punish anyone," she said. "I did it to understand what fear does to good people. I saw brilliance crushed under arrogance. That tends now. Respect isn't a perk. It's policy." The room filled with applause. Real, not polite. A headline the next day captured it best. The CEO's daughter went undercover and saved the company her father built. And under that, a quote that would follow her forever. "Power means nothing if it can't protect the people beneath it." If you've ever been underestimated, this story is your reminder. Silence isn't weakness. It's strategy. When arrogance laughs, dignity waits. Like this video, share it everywhere, and tell us in the comments where you're rewatching from and which moment hit you hardest. Let the world see that respect is not optional. It's the foundation of power. Subscribe today. Turn on notifications and stand with stories that expose cruelty, confront, and celebrate the calm strength of those who refuse to bow. Because when the quiet rise, empires fall.